Hi people, it's Ngan here. I'm passionate about sunscreen and skincare. I'll talk about it all the time in my channel. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you will be the first one to watch my video. Also go and follow my Instagram here where I post a lot about skincare and sunscreen stuff. Alright, so the last episode I'll talk about the drugstore sunscreen, right? And it was a freaking long video that I have to cut to the second part of the video, which is some that I would introduce more brands, more drugstore brands to guys, so you have more option to choose from the Sunplay brands that I previewed previously. Alright, so here are some drugstore sunscreen that I picked to you guys. Let's get into it. It is the Biore UV Kids Milk SPF 50 PA++++, 4+. This is the pure chemical sunscreen, or is a pure organic sunscreen. For the UV filter, they have the octinoxate. Of course, you'll get octinoxate because it's cheap and it's good. Tinoxor S, Uvinol A+, Uvinol T is a new generation of the UV filters, and they are very stable under the sun, and they are very good to protect you from UVA and UVB. Really recommend you, if you have chemical sunscreen, choose those which have the new generation of UV filters because it is very stable from the sun. So you will get more protection from that, but it doesn't mean that you don't need to reapply it every 2 or 3 hours, okay? Alright, so 4+, yahoo, this is good. So 4+ is good. SPF 50 is also good, right? So for some other good moisturizing or good humectant is the glycerin, arginine, the paraffin, and the petroleum. So for those who are scared of petroleum, this is nothing to be scared of. But if you have acne prone skin and oily skin, maybe you don't want that to put that in your face, but for body it's okay. It's a very good occlusive to kind of clog the moisture on your skin, would create like the moisture barrier that would prevent the moisture from escaping from your skin. I would recommend this if you have dry skin or normal skin. You would be fine using this one. The tester, let me test you a bit on the tester. It is like between of the thick and watery. It's like a thick accent. You see, very beautiful. Oops, what is this? So it glides on the skin very good, and you can just kind of like plan it out easily. It doesn't leave white cast, as well as when you reapply. When you reapply, it's also good as well. It is not that greasy or clumping the skin. It does not peel the skin as well. And as I have oily skin, I will use this for the body, and man, it's performed very well on the body, and I would love to repurchase it and recommend it to people to use in the body. So for dry to normal skin, you can use this one. Try this, and you will love it. And again, I wouldn't recommend you to use on the eye area. You know what I mean. Okay, the next sunscreen that I would introduce you is from Biore also, and this is the Biore UV Kids Pure Milk SPF 50 PA+++, 3+. When I first saw this sunscreen on Code, I'm like, oh, I never seen this sunscreen before. Let's look at the ingredient list. And when I look at the ingredient list, I said, I want to get this one. I want to fucking get this one. Because the ingredient list looks very good, to be honest. And the concentration of the zinc oxide is so high. It is 18.24% of zinc oxide concentration, and next you'll get the titanium dioxide, but the titanium dioxide wouldn't really like much concentration here, so that would provide you a very good sun protection, but it only have a PA3+. It's still okay. It's still okay. Moderate UV protection is still okay. This is a completely a mineral sunscreen, and it is very safe, so that's why it will be, I think if you are pregnant, you can use this one, or your child is 6 months old, you can use it for them as well. That would be your safe choice. Besides the zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, they also have shea butter and vitamin E, which is kind of like moisture for the skin and to antioxidants as well. The ingredients are pretty simple. It's really short. And the texture is a milk texture. So it is like, felt like this on the skin. Ooh, you can see it dripping off like this. So it is 100% of mineral sunscreen. That's why you will expect some white cast going on here. So it will take you a bit to kind of blend evenly. And this one is safe to use around the eyes. Finally, there's something that I can use around the eyes for the drugstore. Yeah, so there will have some white cast. Okay, and it will leave some shiny effect in here. If you don't want some white cast, perhaps you want to use some cushion or some powder which match your natural skin tone to top it up. I think it will be okay. Although I don't really use like a cushion or makeup powder, maybe you can try it and you let me know if it's going on well with this thing. For me, if the sunscreen is too white for my skin, I will use a tinted sunscreen to top it up, to adjust and get it back to my natural tone. The whitening effect will kind of reduce. It also have some glowy finish like this. It's actually nice. I kind of like it. The problem with this is it will take a moment to kind of like blend out evenly. For me, I will top up with a tinted sunscreen. If I'm not in the rush, then yes, so I can use this one. For all the sunscreen that I review, they have water resistant. Don't rely only on that. Reapply it every 2 to 3 hours. And sunscreen is also part of your UV protection. Be sure to wear hats and masks and glasses and coat jackets to provide you a better UV protection. Hi guys, I come up to review to you guys one more product that I've been loving it. It's the Biore Photo Drop Mask SPF 50. It's the flute version. I think this product is also considered as a drugstore product, right? Because you can get it. I mean, maybe Guardian or Medicare don't sell it, but they have the Biore product in their store, so I think it would consider as a drugstore product, and the product is also very affordable. I think I bought it around like 250k Vietnam dong. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. This is a pure and organic sunscreen which only contain chemical UV filters. They also contain some new generation of the UV filter, which are the Tinosorb M's. I find it very rare in the sunscreen which has the Tinosorb M. Tinosorb M's is a new generation of UV filter, and it's also very photo stable. They prevent on UVA and UVB, but the UVA, the peak that they reached only like 360 nanometer, which is not considered as their super high peak, to be honest. And they also have the avobenzone. Although avobenzone is not stable, but they have also crylene to stabilize the avobenzone in here, which can prevent you a very good UVA protection on the UVA 1 and UVA 2. And another Tinosorb S, which is a very photo-stable UV filter, and also will prevent UVA, UVB, and the UVA, they also reach up to 400 nanometer the peak. That's why you can get the maximum of UV protection with this one. And I love the formulation of this one. It's a pure matte without leaving any dryness on my skin. It's not like aggressively dry my skin, but it's just enough to hydrate my skin. They also have some like ingredients which can be like a humectants to like draw the moistures and the environments to your skin to keep them hydrated. Is the mannitol and xylitol, but I'm not sure that if you have dry skin, it can give you a good moisturizer or not. But I have oily skin, and I think it works just fine with this sunscreen, and I love this sunscreen. When I reapply, I don't feel any greasiness or any like clumping or peel or ball on my skin also. But I don't use it for my under eyes area or my skin's area around my eyes, because oh my god, I know it's gonna sting my eyes so much when I'm sweating and when it's gonna have some oil in my eyelids. It's very heavily chemical UV filter, so you don't want to get stink or burn around your eyes. But I love it, and the price is very affordable. So if you have oily skin or your skin prone to acne, maybe you're not that sensitive, and you want dry touch, like matte finish, you can go with this one. Cannot go wrong with this. But for dry skin or super dry, like super dry skin, maybe it's not an option. Yeah, but I'm not really sure, so you have to try it on your skin yourself to experience this and let me know. Oh yeah! So this is all the drugstore sunscreen that I wanted to share with you guys today. You might notice that I don't share some sunscreen that would fragrance in this because I want to like eliminate those factors that could irritate your skin. So I want to like introduce you the best sunscreen that I could find. In fact, I experienced like fragrance sunscreen, so some other bad formulation I wouldn't really like want to introduce to you guys because I don't think they're that great to be introduced to you guys. So I just want the best to you guys. And yeah, let me know if you have any question and if you want me to review any products, just let me know in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because when you subscribe to my channel, YouTube algorithm will know that you like those types of video and will suggest you more helpful similar video. Alright, I will see you guys in my next video and I wish you guys have a healthy and glowy skin. I love you guys. You love me too? I love you more.